record us to the cloud. Well, hello, everybody. Nice to see you all. Hope everybody's well and warm after the unexpected hail this morning. I wasn't expecting it. But glad the kids got in safely and everything. So I'm going to show the minutes from our last meeting, so we can take a look at those. That's weird. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let's see agenda. There we go. Right. Anybody have any questions or any corrections, anything to add or change? Okay. Can somebody make a motion to accept the minutes for me? Thank you, Sarah. And thank you, Nicole, for seconding it. And Rachel, I know you didn't have a report for us to show, but was there anything that you wanted to share?
I have a quick rundown. So for January, it's February now. Our expenses were $5,108.27, which was largely the winter gifts for students. We had to reissue the check to the Father's Club for last year's recess bags because it had never been cashed with the changing of treasurers. Staff appreciation, and then the majority of that went to Scholastic. Our current balance on hand is $5,972.98, and the sixth grade's total is still the same as last month, $2,802.44.
Great, thank you.
That's about it. It was a quiet month. Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
Can you just tell me what the balances were again? I missed them.
Sure. Our total balance is $5,972.98. And then did you just want the sixth grade also? So $2,802.44.
Thanks.
Sure.
And I see, excuse me, Ms. Weatherly on. Would you like to, do you have any school updates or anything to share with us? Yeah.
Sure. A couple of things. I know you guys talked about it last month with Sarah, the parent C. I did reach out to a bunch of people, and we had 3 people express interest, and hopefully they all went through. Sarah, you probably know better than me. They were going to email you some nice families. What else do we have? We have a parent workshop coming up March 16th for our ruler, to learn more about ruler. So it will be virtual. Unfortunately, I wish it were in person, but it will be a virtual meeting. So hopefully, a lot of parents will attend that to learn more about what the kids are learning with ruler. It's a really great social emotional program. So if you could attend, you should attend. I think it'll be like 6:30 to 7:30 on that Wednesday. And then there's another, like a ruler conference that Noelle is presenting on with some of our teachers. So that's coming up in March as well. So they're going to be presenting to ruler. They're going to be sharing stuff that the kiddos are doing in school. So we have a student, even talking on the conference. So like we recorded them. So that should be good too. That's pretty much it. I just saw that the governor, though, and can't wait to see what happens, released the mask mandate. So I'm like, oh, what does that mean? Who makes the decision? I was like, kind of excited, but I'm sure people are nervous. But I don't know. I'm kind of done with the masks. I know the kids are, so I'm hoping that this is like, we're going back to some sort of normalcy with that. So we'll see. Stay tuned to see. That would come from the district level. I guess, you know, the mayor, superintendent, hopefully we'll make that decision. We'll see what
I
happens.
didn't get to see what the, excuse me, what the governor said. Did he give a date?
February 28th, I want to say, the end of the month. So,
Okay.
and then it's up to the school districts basically, and like the mayor to figure it out. So we'll
Okay.
see.
All right.
Yeah.
I know that's certainly what other states are doing as well. So I know that we're
Yeah,
just kind of
right.
following what a lot of people are doing.
Right. Yep. That's
Well,
about
thank
it.
you. Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Weatherly? All right. Thank you. All right. Jen, did you have anything you wanted to discuss?
Meadow Farms reached out about a spring fundraiser, but I said we we're going to hold off this year, not having much to really fund at the moment. But they did start carrying a Yankee Candle line. It's not called Yankee Candle, but it's a product of Yankee Candle. So he said that will be available in the fall fundraiser. I said we'd reach then, and then still we're just trying to work on the spirit wear and then the spring plant sale. And that's it.
And do you need people for anything in particular or for any of those things?
I didn't start running that yet. I'm hoping Rachel's gonna help out because she did the mum sale and I think you did a lot of the plant sale last spring. I have the old flyers because I think people were complaining they wanted more of like the herbs and spices and the variety. I do have that old flyer to kind of work off of.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think we had the vegetables last year.
Okay. Yeah, I think we tried to keep it more simple, right? Not knowing, so we can hopefully add some of that back in. Great. Wonderful. All right, well, let's see, I have a note from the Board of Ed. Their next meeting is February 28th. They have workshops all month about the budget. It is budget season. You can view these workshops. You cannot speak at them, but you can at least get the information. Let's see. The budget, the next one, there's one tonight at 6:30. The next one is Wednesday at 6:30. Is another budget workshop, but that's in particular, it says review of salaries, but they're frequently this month, the 9th, the 16th, the 22nd, 24th, the 28th. And I'm sure they're posted on the district page, but there's a lot of them. So you can, get information. They can be very dense and difficult to understand. So sometimes it's helpful to attend at least one to kind of get a handle on changes or things that are coming. So that's that. The state PTA, we have not met since last time we met, so I don't have anything to report for them. We are gonna move forward, as we said, with the idea of an outdoor talent show. We did have a lot of the stuff lined up for that last year. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come. My husband does all the technical stuff, so he's going to help me. We'll get a budget together. It was going to be very reasonable to use the green and to use the power with the town on the green. And so I think that we'll stick with that just because it is close to our school. And so that is kind of, a handy location for us. And that way we don't have to pay to truck in any extra gear to the school if we were to do it at the school kind of thing. So we're definitely gonna do that. We have there, stay tuned for a spirit wear flyer will be coming out shortly. That's I believe into the school. And I feel like I have one more thing and I'm blanking on what it was. Spirit Week, that, Teacher Appreciation Week is coming up. Times are crazy. It would be really nice to do something really big and to really do the very best job we can, and to maybe really kind of plan a little farther out and do a good job of getting those wish lists from everybody and seeing if there's stuff we can get that would really be helpful. And so definitely looking for a few people to get together and do that. It's nice to have people handle each little bit and piece. So if we do a breakfast one day, to have somebody who kind of oversees that, and somebody else to oversee something else, somebody else to make a flyer, there's always little parts that can be done. It's a big job, but if we spread out the work among a lot of us, it'll make it a lot easier. And it'll be, we will be able to do some big things. So I'm hopeful. We have some plans, and we're hopeful to be able to really show our teachers how much we appreciate all that they're doing, because I used to teach, and I can't imagine right now what it's like. So that leads us to committees. Sarah, did you have any sixth grade update for us?
Sure. Yeah, we are at the very last minute putting together a Valentine's Day Graham flyer. I think Mrs. Greeny just emailed it tonight, and I think we'll go home tomorrow, or maybe it's just being emailed. But just, you can send a candy lollipop, I think it is, to your child or to anybody in the school, and we'll hope those will go out next Monday, which is Valentine's Day. And we were hoping that the sixth graders might be able to deliver them, waiting to get confirmation on that, just to kind of give them like a leadership role, or just try to make them feel special. So we have that, and then that's kind of it. We're kind of on hold, waiting to hear if there's anything else we're able to do. I'm assuming we'll be able to do a picnic at the end on the school grounds. So just kind of waiting on that. And then we are collecting photos and stuff right now to do the yearbook that we will purchase for the sixth graders, and get that out towards the end of the year as well. But that's kind of it.
You're just
right
planning
now.
for a school grounds picnic?
That's what they did last year. I'm assuming that's the best we'll get.
Yeah.
So, and that's, I think we could still do a lot of nice things if that's the case, but I haven't really heard yes or no. And I think everything's just kind of up in the air right now. So we're willing to go with the flow and wait and see what we're able to do once more guidance has been given.
I definitely see about reaching out to some other schools, because I know that, there's some schools that have done some really cool outdoor things, and had, was it Vicky Soto that had a steel drum band come to a reading event that was outdoors, and one of the middle schools had food trucks and other things, and just that there's some good options out there for outdoor stuff.
Yeah, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, definitely we'll research and see how we can make it special for them.
Yeah. Does anybody have a Father's Club update? I did see a flyer from them today about bricks.
That was another thing. Yeah, so the bricks, they reached out to us and asked if we wanted to accept some of the proceeds for their brick fundraiser for the sixth grade, and we said, well, of course we do. So that flyer went home, or was emailed today. I'm assuming it'll go home as well. So definitely buy your brick and leave your mark at the school, especially the sixth graders who it may be their last year. But that's all that I don't know anything else about what they're up to.
I love our little walkway. That's really nice, that we have that. Anybody else have any other questions or things that are, what do you want to do? What can we do? Somebody come give me a great idea. Sarah, you have a great idea.
Well, no, I don't have a great idea, but I did have one more update.
Sure.
Nothing good here. Back to Parent C, as Ms. Weatherly had mentioned, yes, we had 2 parents from Wilcoxson that signed up. So we're super excited to have Wilcoxson representation, and we just got started. This past Saturday actually was our kickoff day. We will have another meeting this Wednesday. That was virtual, and this will be virtual. And then starting next week, we did get approval to meet in person. So we will go in person until to mid-May. So we're super excited about that. And we have a good group, a good diverse group of parents from all the elementary schools in town. So very excited.
Very cool. It's a great program. If you haven't done it yet, definitely consider it in the future. Yep, reach out to Sarah, or yes, it's awesome. It's a great program. Highly recommend it. Thank you. I don't have anything else for today. I don't know if anybody else does, but we can have a nice, quick, short meeting.
I have a quick question. Is
Yeah.
it Teacher Appreciation Week, is that the first week of May? Is that when it is?
I
will-
will,
I don't
I never want
remember.
to say the wrong thing. I believe so. Let me double check for you.
Just
Somebody know
something-
offhand?
For room parent purposes, I just want to try to start getting some things.
I
in
feel
there.
like it usually
Yeah.
runs right into Mother's Day, like the week leading up
It's-
to Mother's Day, isn't it?
It's May 2nd through the 6th.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You know, that's something Ms. Greenie has mentioned for a really long time, speaking of the teachers and teacher appreciation, is I don't know if you've ever been inside upstairs into the teacher's lounge. They have a side room that's got cabinets and countertops, and she's always told us that we could turn that room into some other kind of space. And it is if anybody is creative in that sort of way and that sort of spatial intelligence, we need somebody who's got those skills, because it's an interesting shape space, and it would be lovely for us to do something, but we've just been very stuck on what we possibly could do. So let me know if you have some good ideas, or you know of somebody who might have some good ideas, and we can maybe get them in to check it out and see. Wonderful. All right. Well, then I think we will just call it as a nice quick meeting. It was nice to see everybody. And I'm gonna call it and stop the recording.